Hey
Hello, hello,
y'all.
hello.
Hey y'all. I'm gonna let Linda do her talk before I start ranting and raving because I'm burning hot tonight. I don't get mad about a lot of things. You know, I don't care who's doing who or who's being who or whatever. If you want to dress with a tail or whatever, I really don't care. All right. I don't care. I don't care if you want to put ears on and a tail. I don't care. All right. But when you don't take care of your brother and you don't, and your brother's in has problems, all right. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. So I'm gonna let Linda talk for a few minutes because I'm getting ready to say a whole lot. And yeah, I am livid. And Linda's eating, so she can't talk. She's got her mouth full.
No, the last bite.
Oh, hello, my beautiful royal apple. Oh my God, it's so good to see you. Um, Royal apple, I'm pretty pissed. I'm downright livid right now, and the world's going to hear it, and it's going to go on tape because you know what? This ain't right. This ain't right. All right, here.
Right? Okay.
All right.
Hopefully, there's
Well,
no more
I
right there.
I can filter that for you in just a minute. Just I'm going to give Linda a chance to do her thing before I just unleash on y'all.
Well, I don't have a whole lot
All
tonight.
right. Well, here, let me unleash and you can just jump right in then.
I do want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
I came across something today very, very interesting.
Go ahead.
Meghan Markle, her ex-husband, has never said anything. He's kept his mouth shut this whole time. Never said anything. And he came out with she had a hysterectomy at 29. Just saying.
Um, Meghan Markle, where did that baby come from? I'm
Both
confused.
that would explain maybe why they're so hairy white. I don't know. I just thought it was really, really odd that her ex-husband hasn't said anything. And now he's coming up with that she had a hysterectomy when she was in her 20s and that, it's kind of like and he just like I'll leave that there for you.
All right. So I'm a whole lot confused.
Thinking surrogate.
Uh, well, didn't Beyonce's thing? They said they thought that because
I did
uh,
see one of
they
them.
thought that was all surrogate because Beyonce closed the whole floor down when she had her supposedly kid, whatever. I don't think she had no kids. I think that was all a big farce. But all right, y'all. This is what I gotta say. We're living in damn fantasy world, and people are telling us whatever, and we can just believe whatever they say like that, right? Like that. Um, but I am really, really mad tonight because I love my neighbor. Okay. I love my neighbor, and I love the people across the street, and I love the people that are in Georgia, and I love the people that are in North Carolina that are having so many problems. And I love the American people. I
I think
do.
Tennessee got hit pretty hard too.
You know what? I don't give a crap about politics, but I do love my American people, and I don't care what side you're on. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're really stupid if you're on the Democratic side right now, because I'm getting ready to just fire off at you if you are. I'm going to give you all kinds of reasons why you shouldn't be. All right?
Well, before you start, did you know that Ukraine is as big as North Carolina? Just saying.
Well, there you go.
That's how
Well,
big
I
Ukraine
mean,
is.
come on. You know what? We're the biggest country in the whole world. Come on. We are. You could put different countries in our states and have a country.
I
That
think
I
I
mean,
think
come on.
Russia's bigger.
We are the biggest. We and that's why they follow the United States. Really, truth. That's why they follow the United States, because we are so big and we do so much. But here we are. Here we are. And we had Hurricane Helena come through. And don't you think that wasn't man made? Because I can guarantee you, I can show you where it was. These things that are coming through here are not normal hurricanes. I'm sorry, y'all. I live in Hurricane Alley and I know the difference. And these aren't normal hurricanes. They're not only hitting one state, they're hitting 4 or 5. And if you think for 1 second that that's normal, then you know what? I got swampland in Florida. Well, I guess now I could have swampland in Florida, Celia, because they probably do have swampland now.
Do you want to tell me how North and South Carolina and parts of Georgia got hit worse than Florida and it made landfall on Florida?
Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why what happened. You think these things aren't being steered? If if y'all don't think these things are being steered, then y'all are being you're sleeping on the job, because the waters are going to the rivers, and they're being steered to the direction they need to go. And North Carolina hadn't been hit in 1,000 years. Now think about that for a second. 1,000 years. And this one just devastated it. Just tore it down and devastated it. Yeah.
After it went through South Carolina and
It's
Georgia.
destroyed, and it's destroyed part of Tennessee and Georgia. Now you explain to me for 1 second. These are places that haven't been hit in 1,000 years. Oh, but now this just happened. All right. Now my question to you is, Trump went up there immediately with 2 16-wheelers and took supplies. water, uh, got Elon Musk to get Starlink so everybody could make sure they could talk. Yeah.
There was one person I was
But, Kamala said we can't do that because,
hi Tammy.
we don't want to, how'd she put it? We don't want to get in the way.
Of the
We
first
don't want to
responders.
get in, yeah, we don't want to get in the way of the first responders.
I didn't know that the president or vice president or past president could get in the way of the first responders. I don't know how that's possible. But nobody was there complaining that Trump was there and he was in the way of the first responders. But what I was going to say was I was watching this one lady and my heart just absolutely broke. Absolutely broke. She lost 10 members of her family. 10 members. Can you imagine losing 10 members of your family at once?
All right. So now that Linda has said that, I want you to resonate on that. I want you to resonate on that for just a second because I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you why I'm so mad. These people have no electricity and they have no phone, right? They have no way of asking for help.
Some of them don't have houses.
And they're going to be without electricity for a long time. Many weeks. Many, many, many weeks. And do you know why they're going to be without electricity for many weeks? Because our wonderful president sent out 394 electric transformers to the Ukraine so they would have electricity. Let that sit. Let that sit with you for just a second. Now, how do you think about that? We can't take care of our own, but we can take care of the Ukraine?
He
No,
crawled out of the basement.
I'm fighting mad.
He crawled out of the basement long enough to do that.
I'm fighting mad because you know what? That ain't right. You know what? You take care of your home. You take care of your people in your country. You take care of your home. And then you take care of what you got left. You take care of the rest.
You don't
But if
take
you
care
don't
of,
take
you
care
help.
of your own, it's a mess.
You help. You don't take care of. That's my opinion. But I am a very firm believer that they need to be taking care of their people first. They need to take care of the ones that have lost everything. They need
We take
oh,
care of Americans first.
wait a minute. They lost everything. And what's that wonderful program that we have? Oh, FEMA. Yeah.
That's sitting back that said, we're going to sit back and we're going to wait for the first responders and then we'll come in. Really? Really? Is that what that's all about? I didn't think that's what FEMA was all about. And I'm going to tell you firsthand, that's not the way FEMA did for Harvey. FEMA was out immediately. But, we had a different president at that time.
Royal Apple, you put in here, I'm curious if now they will get help from other countries and instead would be more invasive. Absolutely not. No other country is going to help us. They sent us all their pieces of shit. Juna, it would not surprise me what we get from other countries is war on our own land now that we're down from this storm.
Let me
That's
tell you,
what needs
let
to
me
come.
tell you what's going on with these 18 wheelers. Come on, guys, look at what's going on. Our 18 wheelers, we've got truckers that are talking about how they're having to drive from one side of the country to the other, and they got to rest. They're human, for God's sake. And they pull over and they rest and they wake up and all their tires have been slashed because somebody knows they're hauling something, right? Don't think that's American. That ain't American. I'm telling you right now, that is not American. That is the shit that we brought into this country. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm even cussing. I'm so damn mad. This is the junk that we're bringing into our country. And everything's okay, right? Oh, we're all right. It's okay. We can bring in everybody's junk. No, I don't think so. These people are living. You know what? There was a story about a guy that had a helicopter, and uh, uh, he was an ex police officer, and he had his own helicopter, right? So he saw all these messages of these people in North Carolina that needed help, and he went to help them. And guess what he heard? Guess what he heard? If you help another person, we're going to take you to jail. How about that one? That's
That
not
I didn't hear, but
normal.
I heard that he was helping people.
That's not normal. Well, they told him he couldn't help anybody else because they were going to take him to jail. And he said, I had to go. Okay, so it was an elderly couple. He took the elderly, the wife, and he had to leave the elderly husband and his own son, right? And he told him, I gotta go get my co-pilot. And he had to leave that elderly man there. And he said, I'm sorry. There's nothing they'll throw me in jail. And I thought, you have got to be kidding me right now.
You know
Really?
what though? You know what though? I would have said, "Take me
Put
now,
me in jail. Put me in
take
jail, you
me now."
sorry. Well, he was an ex, I guess he
Because
was a
what was he
cop
doing
or
wrong?
something. He was a
Oh, I know
cop.
what he was doing wrong. He was trespassing.
Oh no, you know what he said? What he did wrong is he said I should have never talked to anybody and I should have just done my thing. I should have just done my thing and I should have just rescued these people, but instead I said this is what I'm doing and now I'm in trouble.
So I ask you, these people that go around in boats that go help people when they're trapped, because we saw a lot of that through all of these hurricanes and floods and everything. People got in their boats, people were stuck on their roofs. That was okay. But this gentleman, it's not okay to help. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean that the new standard is going to be, hey, sorry about your luck that we created this hurricane and we devastated your whole neighborhood and your whole state,
And
but
your
you're on
life.
your own. But you're on your own.
Yep, sorry.
Um,
Hopefully, you got a neighbor that might help you.
or
Which, by
hopefully,
the way, thank God, thank you, dear Jesus, thank you, God, for the people in Tennessee and North Carolina, because they are coming together like nobody has ever seen. They don't need the damn government. They are coming together like the Bible says you should.
no, and I'm going to
You
tell
know
you
what?
something.
Thank you, God, for them. Thank you, God,
What
for
was
them.
the hurricane a few years ago? Andrew that took out the Florida Keys? Was that
I,
Andrew?
I can't remember.
Anyway, I have a friend that lives in the Florida Keys. As of 2 years ago, so this was about 5 years ago, for 3 years, 4 years, 4 years, she was living in a mobile home because she still hadn't got the money from FEMA. So you
Thank
know
you.
what? You know what?
Well,
FEMA themselves.
I can tell you a story here. Let me tell you another story. All right, y'all know that I've done. If I haven't said it once, I've said it 100 times. I went through Harvey. All right, and I got my check really quick. Thank you, God. Thank you for watching out for me. But you know what? I know somebody that had a certain insurance, and I'm not going to say, but she had a certain insurance, and she's still fighting it to today. And Harvey happened in 2017.
Oh, that's got to be State Farm.
No, I think it was American something. American Life or American, I don't know. But anyway, that should never happen. It was a brand new home. It was a brand new home. And the thing was, oh, you know what? We ain't going to pay that kind of price for your windows. We ain't going to pay. You're going to pay what I paid for this home. And these were the windows that were in this home before this happened. And this is what I expect you to pay for. Oh, no, we're not paying that. So she is, in fact, I don't even think she ever got her money. I think she ended up selling her home and peanut butter covering it over, selling it and leaving. That's
the only thing you
what
can
happens.
That's the only thing you can do. And then unfortunately, somebody else gets your pot of crap. Because that's what happened with the house I'm living in. This person put this house together, bought it because it had burnt down. He redid the whole house. There's nothing that we can do in this house that's normal. Everything has to be made custom because he went to Habitat for Humanity to buy windows and buy a door, and he made door frames to make it fit. There's no molding. It's horrible. The door from the basement going upstairs, you can't put a molding on it because the door is butt up against the window, butt up against this wall. So you can't put a molding up. So you got this raw edge looking at you. And every time we try to fix something, it turns from, let's just say, $1,000 project into a $7,000 project.
Oh, of course.
And that is not exaggerating.
Of course.
That is not exaggerating. So, and
with the price of everything right now, it's probably more than that.
And please beware of all the scammers that are going to be out there trying to take your money from the insurance companies. Because they come out of the woodwork. They come out of the woodwork and they hound on these poor people that are devastated that just want a fucking, tent to live in because they have nothing. And they come down there and they scam the people and they're like, okay, well, you give us half down. Okay. And then they're gone with your money.
All right. So we got people in office right now that are running our government that are God knows where. Where the hell are they?
They're in their basement.
Where are they? Where is Kamala?
And on the beach.
Joe? Well, they don't want to be bothered. You know what Joe said? Listen, I talked to them for 2 hours on the phone. I've had enough. What? These people have lost their lives. Everything they've ever put into they have worked for 50, 60 years to have what they have.
And what do you think?
And whatever it is may not be that much for you, Joe, but it's a lot for them. And
Well,
you know what? You're going to tell me I talked to him for 2 hours and I'm done?
and what did you
And I'm
do
not
for
going
them?
to send no more money because you know what? It's more important if I send money to the Ukraine. Y'all wake up.
I don't know how he's on the phone so much when he's at the beach so much.
I don't know how anybody can even think one time about even voting for these people that are putting all of our lives in the damn Ukraine. I'm sorry, but that's what's going on, y'all.
You
The
know what?
Ukraine right now is more important than any state we got going on here.
I got to tell you about the experience I had today. Have to take my mom to the grocery store because she doesn't drive, and I stopped at the vape store. Sorry, Royal Apple. I stopped at the vape store, and as I was coming out, here's this guy riding his bike, probably older than me, and he says, "Make sure you don't let them tell you what to do with your body. Vote. You got to vote so they can't tell you what to do with your body." And I turned and looked at him and I said, "Do you realize
I'm 60 years old and don't give a shit.
exactly? Do you realize I don't believe in killing babies?"
All right. And here's another thing here. Trump ain't saying that. I mean, y'all, let's get normal here. All right? Let's talk about this like civil people here. We all know when things need to happen. If incest is involved, we know you don't you you don't want to. If rape is, oh, the R word, sorry, we don't want to get, well, we ain't even monetized anyway, so I could say the word anyway. Um all all these things we know when it needs to happen and when it don't need to happen. All right. When you use it as a form of birth control, that's when I got a problem. You know what? You want to go do your thing and be happy about it? All right, fine. And if you're not protected, then guess what? This is what you get. Okay? Sorry. This is what you get.
Right. And the moral of that whole story with that guy telling me that, it makes me infuriated because I had a hysterectomy when I was 27. That ended me of ever having children again.
So, did you have control over your body at that point? Yeah, no.
No, I didn't have control over my body that decided that it just wanted to, hemorrhage to death. I didn't have control over that.
You know
There's
what?
nothing they could do but what they did.
They don't think about that kind of stuff. They're too busy thinking about, you know what, they're running on that platform. That is their major thing. That is their major thing. It's all about abortion. It's all about abortion. It's all about abortion. All right. Well, I got news for you. I guess you need to think about that abortion thing when you can't afford to feed your baby because the economy sucks so bad and our president is too busy selling out to everyone else. I mean, let's think about that. Let's think. Common sense says, what about morals? What about, hey, you know what? I'm not going to give you no preaching thing here about
What are
whether
morals?
you, I'm not going to give you no preaching thing about whether you want to do it and you're not married or you're not, or whatever. But you know what? Protect yourself. And if you don't, then, and if you do and you get pregnant, then you know what? Ever thought that maybe that baby was supposed to be born?
My
Just
baby son. I was on the pill and I got pregnant.
There you go. Well, y you know what y también means?
No.
Me too. Me too. I I was taking birth control and because I was having all kinds of problems after my first, and I was trying to protect myself, and I got pregnant. And you know what? I did it. It was me. And you know what? I wouldn't give $100 million for that baby right now. So I'm just saying,
Was it inconvenient? Yes.
it was kind of shocking, but
Yes.
um, but
Well, the difference being is you were
but
married.
guess
I
what?
wasn't. That's
Yeah,
the
but
difference.
I was happy. I was
I was
shocked.
happy too. I was
I
after
was
the
I
shock.
was shocked because it
And
should never happen. It was like not. All right, here.
like I said,
Let
I
me
wasn't
explain.
married.
Let me explain, Linda. Uh, Let me explain, Linda. All right. So my first child, um, they induced and they killed my thyroid gland, and I was not supposed to be able to have any more children until my thyroid was back on track again, right? So, um, I mean, come on, I wasn't even supposed to be able to have any children, and but I was still using protection just in case, right? Just in case. And guess what? Just in case didn't happen.
Okay.
And they said, I said, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm feeling kind of weird. And they said, well, you're pregnant. And I said,
But I'm on the pill.
what? What? That wasn't supposed to be able to happen.
Right.
And I said, well, guess what? Guess I'm having a baby.
Right.
No one said, surprise. And Clyde said, huh? I
Right.
said, yeah.
Right.
And so when I went in and after that, I said, I don't know what makes this happen, but I do. But I don't know what but you make it stop happening after this one because I don't want no more.
And you know what? Here's the thing too, is that it was reversed. What happened to me was reversed because I had somebody in my life that tried their hardest, and it was not my son's father, tried their hardest to talk me into having an abortion. And my comment was, hmm, my body, my choice. Because I even gave his dad the option, just walk away, man. I'll never come after you. I don't care. I'm not going to kill a child because you don't want to be a father. Which I mean, they have a very good relationship, and he ended up being a good dad, and blah blah blah, whatever, whatever. And we did end up getting married. But the thing was, is it's like, no, I'm not going to marry you. No, I'm not going to, live
It,
with you.
look at
No,
Rolla. She said, if you go on TV, they have nothing left because Connie and Linda bought the whole company. And you're absolutely right. So
yes,
there you go. We have bought the company and we are wearing all their stuff. And guess what? Roll Apple, we ain't selling any of it either. How about that one, little one? It's all mine. I'm going to be greedy.
that was funny. That was funny, Royal Apple.
You know,
But
y'all,
I mean, the thing is that nobody should be telling you what to do one way or another. Nobody. And I mean, I know there are women out there that do that to trap men. And shame on you. Shame on you for using an innocent child. Because if it's not worth hanging on to,
I'll
why
be
bring a child into
excuse me
this
for a
world?
second. Excuse me for just a second.
Yeah, go
Missy,
check on your doggy.
I'll be right back.
Go check on your doggy. But yeah, nobody has the right to tell you. Now, I believe if you were raped or whatever, yeah, you know, but even women now that are being raped are choosing to give birth to those children. I don't know if they're keeping them. I don't know if they're giving them up for adoption, but God bless those people that are doing that. In my mind, that would be a reminder. Would that force me to have an abortion? Not, probably not. Probably not. It would be a reminder every day of what happened, but the love for that child and the love that child gives you back would overtake all that. That's just like when you have a baby. Women, once you have a baby, you forget all the pain you just went through for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 hours. I know somebody that 36 hours they were in labor. Why they let her go through that is beyond me. But 36 hours this poor woman was in labor. And it's just crazy. It's crazy. Now, here's my opinion and here's my take on it. And of course, it's my opinion. Take it or leave it. I think anybody that's on the pill, they should give them a prescription for the morning after pill, so that if you think, or if you screwed up and you didn't take your pill, you should have that option. Or if you have a one night stand, you should have that option to take it in the morning just in case. You know, your body, do what you want with it. You want to go sleep around and sleep with
Sorry,
this one and that one, and you don't know who it is, and you don't know them from Adam, and it was just a one night stand. Why are they not giving out these prescriptions for the morning after pill? It's a precaution, even if you're on the pill, just like Deb and whatever, you know? I mean, it is what it is.
I gotta say something real quick. All right, because I'm gonna relate some things from past to present. All right. So, what would have happened if Moses would have turned around and said, "Oh, you found me in a river. Oh, that's great. Well, I guess I'll just hang out with all these rich people because these
Right,
are the people I grew up with, and the heck with the rest of those people that are really my people."
right.
What would have happened? Or what would have happened if Jesus would have said, "You know what? I think I only want to be crucified for so just for the people that believe in me, not the ones that are going to believe in me, or the people that I might save later. I only want to be crucified for the people that believe in me right now."
What would have happened?
Or, I mean, we could go on and on and on about this kind of stuff. I'm just saying things happen for a reason, and we need to back up what is right. See, this is
Excuse me.
where we as Americans have lost it. All right. We don't back up what's right anymore. We just
No,
back up
there's
whatever, because you know what? I don't want to get involved. It don't involve me. You know what? By golly, it's gonna involve you one of these days. Just saying. Just saying.
yeah. Where did we lose in America that murder was okay. Where?
No, in the Ten Commandments it says, "Thou shalt not kill," and that is one of the top 10. How about that one?
The only thing
Where
that
does it
bothers
say in
me
the
about
Ten
them,
Commandments, bring in everybody so they can do whatever they want to, and y'all have to live it underneath them? I don't think it says that anywhere. There, can't think of anywhere that it says that.
so who's going to watch the debate tonight? Well, yeah, I mean,
Absolutely, and I hope Vance just come on. We're talking Timmy,
oh,
Timmy
and
Walls. Come
before
on,
yeah,
Timmy.
vice president.
Yes, Royal Apple, we got the second biggest debate happening, and it's vice president, and it's going to happen right
At
after
nine
we get
o'clock,
off here.
right? Nine
Yeah,
o'clock. Vance and Walls.
it's
But before I forget,
it's 8 o'clock my time. It would be because she's California time. What is she? 2 hours of 6 o'clock your time, right? Yes, the two vice presidents. It's gonna be good. I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait. I can't wait. But before I forget, and not to change the subject, but
Sorry.
please, no, you're okay. Please keep my granddaughter and my son in your purse. They are both very, very sick. Very sick. The baby's just she's 9 months old today, and she's just laying around crying. And she had a quite of a fever earlier. We got it down, but
I want to tell y'all something, and this would be conspiracy theory if you heard it. Really, I haven't even talked to you about it, Linda, because all right. So I was washing dishes. I was told that we had oil in our water. And I said,
oh,
"Oh, well, I think that the oil's probably coming from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it was the oil from the pans or whatever."
you got that liquid gold?
It's coming from our faucet and it's floating on the top of our water.
Oh my. Is it black?
And no, you don't even see it. It's clear and it just kind of is like bubbly.
What about
And
when you take a shower?
no one ever paid any attention until they were washing their hands and doing the dishes and going, "Wait, what's going on here?"
Well, we just went through
I'm
that.
around all these chemical plants. Who the hell knows what it is coming in my
Something's
water?
seeping in.
Yep. And I'm
Something's
like,
seeping in.
are y'all trying to kill us? Well, I got news for you. In the Lord, in the blood of Jesus is going to wash over this house because this is ridiculous. But they're trying to kill us. They're trying to kill us any way they can. Somebody probably threw something in the sewer line that wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah, I mean, this is how stupid people are. Don't you ever think about what might happen if you did that? No, they don't anymore. Norm, I'm going to tell you, me, you, Linda, and Apple and KMM are the smartest generation of people because we would have never thrown anything that would have ever gone into the sewer system to ever affect anybody. But
No, and we never threw trash out either. I'll tell you what, it's a shame. It is so sad. It is so sad here in Michigan because okay, I just got back from Florida, drove on the highways, beautiful scenery. I've been to a lot of other states. Nowhere in any state do I see garbage along the highway. But they have it here in Michigan. And it's disgusting and it's sad. And I can't believe people still do it to this day. It's embarrassing. There's tires, there's bumpers from
Oh, we don't have any of that down here because it says don't mess with Texas because they'll get you for that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. There's tires left on the side, and I'm not. It blows my mind that they're not even on rims. They're just tires. How is that even possible? Exactly. Exactly. Well, that's what happens when you're run by Witless. Because she doesn't care. She's up in La La Land, and
Well,
then she goes up even further. Up north is beautiful. Upper
I want to ask y'all, even this is, you know, this is even on that same lines. Um, when North Carolina was having their thing and they don't have nothing, who went in to help them? Who went in to help them? Elon Musk went in.
the orange man, the bad man.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you guys something. Think about this for
He
just a second.
doesn't care about the American people.
Yeah, but
Let that sink in.
I'm going to tell y'all something, and I was just ranting and raving about this before this podcast because you know me. Those people, think about this for just a second. Okay, now I'm going to really throw a wrench into everything. Those people had no electricity. So, does that mean that their polls will be up when it's time to vote? Think about that. Think about that. Think about that.
I mean, what is it, like 35 days?
It's only 34 days away.
Or
So if they don't have the polls up for those people to be able to vote, all those votes are going to be gone. Isn't that a form of cheating?
Just
I mean,
saying.
you know,
Isn't it kind of funny? Those are some battle sites there.
It's, you know, it's really, I was thinking about this and I thought, you know, it's really too bad that everybody's got to cheat this bad. I have never in my whole life, and I'm telling you, I'm older than dirt. I probably fart petrified wood. I am so damn old, and I'm like, y'all, this shit never happened in my lifetime that you got to cheat so damn bad that you got to put people in danger. It makes me want to vomit. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Sorry. Here I go, back on this ranting and raving. But you know what? This ain't the world I grew up in. This ain't the America I grew up in.
Oh,
This ain't, you know, Trump's trying to make the America we grew up in.
you helped your neighbor, for God's sakes.
You know what? Trump's trying to make that happen. And they're standing in the way every way they can. Thank you. What is it? Ishtar or what is the other one? That one with the horns that looks like a cow.
Bail.
Bow, whatever. Yeah, it's all happening. It's all happening because you know what?
Royal Apple, your millionaire neighbors, it's just that they're privileged. They don't have to clean anything because they're used to maids and butlers cleaning up after them. So
well, and they're lucky and blessed that that's happening because you know what, that could change real soon too.
yep.
You know, these people have no idea what's getting. You know what? Let me tell you a little story here. And I saw a vision and I thought, oh, these people have no idea. They have no idea what's getting ready to come. And I'm going to tell you a little secret on what's getting ready to come. You know, those people that lived their life and did what they needed to do and survived? They're the ones that are going to survive this mess. The ones that are millionaires that couldn't wipe their own butt without somebody bringing the toilet paper to them, they're in big trouble. They're in big trouble because they have no idea what's getting ready to come roost.
Yep.
They have no idea.
You know, I was watching a show last night and I never realized this. Two of the descendants from Max Factor are in prison. The adopted granddaughter, her son, so his great grandson is in jail for date rape, over 80 women. And his cousin is in jail for the same thing. Never worked a day in their life. All they did was surf by day and party by night.
Let me ask y'all a question. And we got enough people in here that somebody could answer this for me. When did it become that sex was the most important thing in our life?
I don't know, but it's not even sex, honey. It's perversion.
Yeah,
That's,
but when did a physical thing ever become that important?
I don't
I
know.
mean, more important that if you don't get it, you gotta knock them out and get it, or you gotta drug them and get it, or you gotta. I mean,
Well, does this song sound familiar? He videotaped it, all of them.
okay, that's another sick one too. Here, let's just videotape everybody too. That's another sick thing. When did all of that become so important? I want somebody to explain to me, when did it become so important that you had to take the innocence of a child?
That I can't answer you, but I know it started back in the 70s and 80s.
Well, I got news for you. It needed to stop then,
Mm.
and we need to take a hold of it now.
When you used to
Because
be able
our
to go,
babies don't need that. You know, when you start making, okay, this is what I'm going to say, and then I'm going to be done. Sex is a beautiful thing. It can be a beautiful thing. Two people together, it can be a beautiful thing. Or you can make it the most nasty, horrible, uh, demonic thing.
well,
Now,
that's where the difference between sex and making love is.
thank you.
That's the difference right there.
There
Right
you go.
there,
There you
you
go.
know. I mean, not that a married couple don't sometimes go to the sex side,
They're trying to make pedophilia
illegal.
legal.
I know.
How about that one? Yeah. So I guess everybody, it's okay, you know. And I guess bestiality will be the next one. It'll be legal too. You can get somebody's dog or cat or whatever. Come on, y'all. You know what? Everybody knows what's inside their self that they're doing wrong. Everybody knows inside their self what should be right. I don't give a shit what they say about these damn laws. They know. They know. You know. You know with inside yourself. You can't tell me it's okay. And you can't tell me that people think it's okay.
Right.
I have never in my life, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have never in my life ever looked at a child and thought that way. Ever. 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 Ever.
You know, the thing I don't understand, and I mean, this may be a little too much. I don't understand why women would molest little boys. Like perform the act with little
How does
boys.
that even work? You know what? That's how stupid I am. See, that's how stupid I am. I don't even know how you do that. I don't even, I used to be on that debate of you can't rape a woman can't rape a man. I've been on that debate. I don't know how that works, but you know what? My mind can't go there because you know what? It'll never go there. It'll never go there.
Right.
It'll never go there.
Well, Connie, it's that time.
It is that time, y'all. And I love you all with all my heart. And I want y'all to make sure you like and subscribe on your way out the door or whatever. And let's watch the debate because Thursday we should have all kind of good things to talk about then. I
We're
can't
gonna
wait.
have a quiz Thursday.
Right, right. Let's have a quiz. Let's see who watched it.
Have your buzzer ready, Connie. I'll
Yeah,
have my bell ready tonight.
because you know what? I got news for you. It's going to be a goodie. Tonight is going to be a goodie.
Thanks for joining us, Norm.
It is so good to see you. And I love from Oklahoma. Well, love from Texas to you, my friend.
Love from Michigan. We love
And
you guys. We
let's
appreciate
come
you.
on, guys. Let's watch this debate. And let's come back and talk about it on Thursday because it should be a goodie. All right. You can bring your positive and you can bring your negative. It don't matter. I'm ready to hear all sides. All right. Love y'all. God bless North Carolina. God bless Tech. Oh, God bless Texas, of course. God bless California. God bless Oklahoma. God bless Michigan. God bless Tennessee, Georgia, Florida.
South
You know
Carolina.
what? God bless the USA. All right. Love y'all.